Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Denison, your billionaire farmer. So in this video today, I'm going to share with you 5 palm oil trading strategies that guarantee success in 2025. If you're watching this video and you're into palm oil trading business or you intend to go into palm oil trading business, this video is going to help you to know how you can make profit in this business. Because the price of palm oil and how the market works in general, you need adequate knowledge for you to be able to make profit. And I'm here to review to you some of the strategies that many people have employed, that I've employed myself, that have guaranteed me making profit consistently in palm oil trading business. So all you have to do for me is to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch this video to the end, and you will be blessed and you will appreciate me for making this video. So let's dive straight into the subject of today. Now, these 5 strategies that I want to share with you, I've documented them down here, and I want you to pay close attention to them, make notes, and you'll be blessed. Now, number one thing you need to do is to build a relationship with suppliers and off-takers. Business grow based on relationship. You cannot do business alone. Business must be between you and the next person. It's either you're doing B2B or B2C. That is business to business or customer to business. Now, no matter which route you follow, you're going to need another person to make profit in business. Now, these people that you need, the only way you can make profit is that you have a good relationship with them. They need to trust you. You need to also trust them. Now, in palm oil trading business, it's a delicate business. One person from the other end can crumble this business and put you into huge debt or huge losses. Let's use the millers for example. The millers are people that are going to supply palm oil to you. Now, if you don't have a good relationship with them, they can supply to you palm oil that is diluted. I've made a video on this. If you buy palm oil that is diluted and you store, it will get bad. If you supply to a client and the client uses it and give you bad feedback, you are out of business. The person will even discourage other people from doing business with you. So you need to have a good relationship with the millers. You have to introduce yourself to them in an official way. Have a good understanding with them. See, one thing with business is, I know a lot of people that, like, we have these guys that buy orange in my village. Most times they will come to the village when it's not orange season. What are they there for? To build the relationship. When they are coming to our place, they can come with maybe buy bread or buy happy site or buy a spraying can. Those little things. They can even buy wheelbarrow to come and give the orange owner and say, I just want to come and thank you and check on you people, see how you're doing. How is your farm? Now, those little acts will make orange sellers to always keep orange for them. My dad owns an orange orchard, and I will have one of the Alhaji Sani, that buys orange from us. This is what he does every year. He can even tell my father, Yellow, he used to call my father, my father is very fair. He will tell him, Yellow, anytime you need money, just call me. If you need money, if you want to buy fertilizer to apply in your farm, just call me. You can imagine that blank check. What is he doing? He's building relationship with my father. Now, most times when he's not even yet coming to buy orange and any other person comes, my father will call Alhaji. Alhaji, are you coming to buy orange? We are selling now. I want to sell. I need money. He will tell him, okay, I will not be able to come today. Just sell them. But remember, this man has spent money trying to build relationship. Building relationship is not cheap. Don't expect people to give you loyalty when you have not paid for it. In this part of the world, we buy loyalty. People will be loyal to you based on how you are loyal to, how you have shown them love. That is a sad reality. Many people that do business know it. You can see a wealthy man will just visit another wealthy man and go with. So little things can buy bread and say, I want to give your son. They are not giving the son bread. Who they are giving the bread to is the father. The father will see Lee and say, okay, this man is a good man. And when a contract come, he will just call the man. This man that used to give my son bread, this is the person who are giving the contract to. Sometimes the person will not even be the most qualified, though. He will collect the contract. He's building relationship. You use these kind of things. So don't expect that people that will supply you palm oil should be loyal to you. Just like that. You have to show them love. Visit them time to time. Even if you don't want to buy, you can pick a ride. Go there and see them. How are they working? Speak with them. Know how the price is going. When you do that, and it's time for them to supply to you, and even if they want to supply bad one, they'll say, no, this man has been good to us. This woman has been good to us. This guy has been good to us. He even paid my child's school fees last term. I cannot supply bad product to them. And most of this school fees is how much? It will be less than 100,000. You can just go there and say, okay, this is your child. Why is he not in school? Or you can, just little things. Build the relationship. Now, this happens with both the millers and the off-takers. So you have your off-takers in Kano. You can buy things for that man. Maybe you're coming with your palm oil to Kano and there is a lot of plantain. Just buy one bunch and give Alaji. I just want to appreciate you. You have always been faithful. You're helping me to sell my product. You have registered in that man's head. He will not sell your product and run with your money or cheat you. He will not sell 50,000 and told you he sell for 2,000 naira. No, you have built a relationship. So build a relationship with your off-takers and your suppliers. Then number 2, constantly monitor price fluctuation from both ends. You have to know how much palm oil is selling in Akwa Ibom or in Imo State or in Cross River State. Then you also have to know how much palm oil is selling in Kano or in Kaduna or in Abuja or any place you're supplying. Always monitor. Many people that do palm oil business, once they buy and keep in their store, they will go and sleep. They will just be hoping that the price will increase. Increase to how much? You have to be monitoring the price in the market. Okay, today price have increased to 2,000. Okay, if I should sell today, I'll make 2,000. Okay, today price have increased to 5,000. If I should sell all my keg today, I'm going to make 5,000 per keg. If that is enough for you, you sell. Don't wait until everybody say, price have increased now. Be yourself. Follow your own timetable. For me, if I sell and I make 2,000 naira per profit, I will sell. I will not wait until I will make 10,000 per profit. Don't be greedy. Because price fluctuation in the market, it will increase. You'll be thinking, the price have increased. It will drop and even crush your profit. So you have to be monitoring price fluctuation in the market constantly. Always know how much they are selling from both market, from where you're buying to where you're supplying. Number 3, study past and current market trends. Study past and current market trends. Now, what are market trends? Market trends are simply the activities that goes on in the palm oil market. So today you come, let's say every December, price of palm oil increases. In 2024, December 2024, the price increased. December 2023, the price increased to so percentage. December 2024, in December. So you now know that, okay, every December, price of palm oil increased to average of 50% or 20%. These are market trends. Now, from the miller end, you see that, okay, every March, April is season where people are producing palm oil. Okay, that will help you to make better decision. Okay, you have money, you keep the money, you're waiting until March, April for you to buy your palm oil. Why? Because you have studied for the past 3 years. And you also know that there are some years where palm trees will not produce enough fruit. And in that particular year, you will know that the price of palm oil will be high. So how will you be able to know this? Remember, I told you need to build relationship with your suppliers, your millers. They will be the one to even inform you. They can tell you, okay, Denison, this year our palm fruit did not yield well, so just know that palm oil will be expensive. That information will help you. You will now start arranging your money down so that once they start production, you buy all that you need. You buy all that you need. So you have to study market trend, both past and present. Then the number fourth strategy you have to do is consider value addition to palm oil. Consider value addition. You don't have to be selling palm oil like every other person. This can even be just your business. You buy the 25-liter keg, the normal yellow keg, they package it. You now reduce it into 1 liter. Nice bottles, 5 liters, 10 liters, 15 liters, quality bottles. You can buy those bottles from market, Lagos market, Onitsha, Kano. Package it, brand it with your name on it. Don't be selling the normal breakable bottles they are selling in the market, or this normal 1 liter. Brand it. Some people will even pick this normal bottle water, that used bottle water, and package palm oil inside. Don't be like them. Go and buy cover. They sell cover in Lagos, in Kano. You go and buy the cover, cover your palm oil. Let your customers know that I'm the first person that is going to unseal this palm oil. So package your product, add value to it. That packaging will make you increase your profit. The same 1 liter. I saw a lady that is selling beans. So what she does with the beans is that she buy the beans and select it, pick all the stones, pick all the stick, and sieve it very well. She's selling 1 mudu for 4,000 naira. Now 1 mudu of beans in the market is not up to 1,000. I think it should be around 2,000 plus or 1,000 plus. But she's selling for 4,000, and she have plenty buyers. She's on Facebook. I used to see people telling me, give me 10 pack, give me 5 pack. Because people are busy. They don't want to start buying beans and be selecting one in their house. They prefer to buy the one that has been selected. So even if they are going to pay you 2,000 to select it, it's not a problem for them. That is value addition. Add value to this palm oil. Don't be selling it like normal people. Add value to it. Consider value addition to your palm oil. It will increase your profit to 100%. I guarantee you this. You sell that 1 liter that is selling for 1,500 in the market for 3,000. People will buy with joy. They will be rushing to send you money because of that simple value that you have made. That you bought a cover for that palm oil. You are using a unique bottle. They will pay you. You have branded your bottles. They will buy it at high price with joy. Then the fifth strategy you need to do is don't give up and do the time. Don't give up. Because you did palm oil this year and you lost, you say palm oil is not profitable, you leave it and jump to another thing. You have not done the time. You have to stay there. You have to be consistent. Okay, what happened that I made losses this year in palm oil? Document the knowledge that you have. Meet other people that are into palm oil business and ask them questions. Were you able to make profit? What did you do? Many of them are open like me. They will share with you. Be consistent. If you give up on palm oil this year because the price have dropped, next year, the year that you did not do, the price will increase. So be consistent. Don't give up. Count down. Do the time. You make profit. So these are the 5 strategies that if you employ, it will guarantee you making 100% increase in profit in palm oil. So let me run through them. Number 1, build relationship with both suppliers and off-takers. Number 2, constantly monitor price fluctuation from both ends. Number 3, study current market trends. Number 4, consider value addition to palm oil. Number 5, don't give up, do the time. If you follow these strategies, you are going to maximize profit. When other people are complaining, I didn't make profit this year, you will just be smiling because you have made profit by just simple value addition. Look at the normal 25-liter keg. Most of them are dirty. They have used them more than 10 times. How about you buying new one every time you're supplying your oil? Not the one that you have been using since 2007. That the back is dirty. The cover has broke. You're using leather to... No. Add value to it. You make good profit. So thank you for watching this video. And if the strategies I've shared here have added value to you, let me know in the comment section that you have gotten value. And thank you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I remain Dennis, your billionaire farmer. See you in the next video.